So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Well, we're on the way. Sarr. Diatta. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Niakate attempts a clearance. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Senegal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
But pour l'équipe du Mali. Après 2 minutes de jeu part le numéro 17.
Mali make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for the run. Gets into some space. Just eases him off the ball. Drilled in low. Danger averted for now. Oh, that's a key interception. Mane. Now it's Jackson. Nicely weighted ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pinches it off him. Jackson. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now this could be a chance. Bissouma. Nicely spread. That's really well manoeuvred. He's on it, can he get away? Is there any support? He might not need it. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Senegal's free kick then.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Aims beyond the defence. Showing great feet there. Sarr proves just a little bit. Great chance! Fair effort. He reacted well.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Played out to the left flank. Looking to play him in. No, that's been intercepted. Knocks it into space. Can he get on the end of this? Spread neatly. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Now it's Sarr. Sarr. Jackson. Oh, well played. Bissouma. Looking for options for movement. And it's Mane.
Oh, really well played.
Steaming on goalwards. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Diatta. Gay. And the finish! Oh, he's hit the bar! And now they can clear their lines. Sarr! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Senegal definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Played out towards the right wing. There's no flag. Cross. Chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Mali are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Shifted it to the flank.
Senegal are really in a position where patience and prudence will...
He's having a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Mali were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Sarr. A probing pass. Jackson, he is onto this. Oh, that's well spotted. Idrissa Gueye. To Gueye. Sarr. And it's hoisted clear. And he thumps it clear. Throw in. Idrissa Gueye. Driving on and making good progress. And it's made its way to him. Real chance! Sticks it away! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Senegal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he's being shifted off it.
There they go, hunting again.
Bit of an appeal, but oh, what a climb! No mistake! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, this looks sharp. That ball looks a good one. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to get it away. Sarr. Oh, good spread. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's good running with the ball. This looks promising. Gueye. And Sarr. Idrissa Gueye. Quality ball. Nice sequence of passes, this. And that should get the job done. Very nicely done. Oh, that's nice. Shoots! It's off target and by quite a way. And here's Jackson. Chance for a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Senegal with the corner, they're first. Defending of the desperate variety. Mali have the chance to go the other way. He is through here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He has found the way through. Shot and Mali! And it's in! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
But pour l'équipe du Sénégal. Après 29 minutes de jeu par le numéro 10.
Senegal get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Now it's Jackson. Oh, no question that's a foul. Gay. Spread out to the left. Now he's got space here. Cleared away. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And here's Mane. So much time and space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That's a throw. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bissouma. Good take, and is he in? An uncompromising challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Sarr does really well to win the ball there. It's a mighty effort! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Senegal have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. And he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Senegal really could have done without this. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
They've scored! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Après 36 minutes de jeu.
And yes, it's him again. Mali get themselves into the lead. Senegal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. He's found a way through. Picked out brilliantly. Shot a goal! In for the pieces! Oh, taken with style! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Mali go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Pass somewhat off target. Idrissa Gueye. And Sarr. Jackson receives it in a good position here. He's found some space. Chance! Goal! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
39 minutes de jeu par le numéro 11.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, that's fabulous. That is good alertness. Sarr. Now, can they get him away? Good ball over the top. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bissouma. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now that looks a decent ball. Jackson. Now it's Jackson. Oh, he tries a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Senegal have their second corner now. Bissouma clears it away. He's tried one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And that's a throw-in. Jacobs stood up well to him there. And he's forced to go back. Bissouma. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a throw-in. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Bissouma goes short. Tries to play it through. Tries to cross. Threads one in. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Looking for a runner. Not the most accurate pass.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Bissouma. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get it through? Could be danger here. Idrissa Gueye. Great vision. It's a pretty loose pass. In with the challenge. And he plays one through. Oh, nice touch. And it's Gueye. And here's Mane. Now there's a... Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
But pour l'équipe du Sénégal. Le numéro 26.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
And the half-time whistle goes. Senegal are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And we are up to the break.
Well, what an enjoyable first half. Just when you think a two-goal lead can be decisive, it's gone again, and I hope the goals keep coming.
Juste après les accès aux tribunes. Cela fera toujours un magnifique souvenir. Et merci d'accueillir nos joueurs sur le terrain.
And that's the second half started. Pinches it off him. And he's managed to get free. Gueye. And it's Diatta. Diatta gets it away. And he's been shifted off it. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Ball driven towards the far post. Jacobs attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Gets a good foot in there. He's in a great position here. Good ball, good take. Now it's Bissouma.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's gone out for a throw-in. The ball goes in. Defending of the desperate variety. Fires it in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No, he's not getting any further than that. Long ball upfield. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Mali looking to pass their way through, and he's intervened well there. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
He's picked his way through. This looks promising. Ball comes in. Cleared away. And that's going up front in a hurry. He's in plenty of space here. They're urging him to shoot. It's a good-looking... Oh, smashing header! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Idrissa Gueye. Oh, what has happened here? Big shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. And they're back in front. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Le numéro 17.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Le nombre de spectateurs
Niakate
pour ce match,
is on a run down the left
80
wing.
314.
Now that's well seen too. .60 minutes played. Mane. There they go, hunting in tacks. Threads one in. That's cause for mild irritation. And he's there to belt it away. Sarr was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Jacobs going full steam ahead down the left flank. That's very neat.
Yeah, this is an exercise in prevention at source and a really strong commitment to that.
Gay. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Changement en cours.
The pass has gone astray.
Senegal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he latch on to this? Gay. Mane. That is lovely. Gay has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And now as good a time as any to pull level. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Just eases him off the ball. Gay. Jacobs. And it's Mane. Mane going full tilt down the left.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Engages and forces him off. Oh no, this does not look good. He's got away, and that's played in low. Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Bissouma clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bissouma with the short one. Senegal are looking to go forward now. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Jacobs. Idrissa Gay. Sarr. Sarr driving, and the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
So, third corner of the game. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. And it's Jacobs. Gay. Played back. Gay looking to add to his goal. That's tidy. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gay, under an awful lot of pressure. Bissouma wins the duel this time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Bissouma. Played out to the left flank. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Idrissa Gueye. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's been shipped out wide. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Mane. Idrissa Gueye. Now it's Sarr. He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. And they've got a throw. Bissouma. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Cross flung in towards the middle.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's had it taken off him. Jacobs. Mane. And that should get the job done. Bissouma. Distributed tidily. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Looking for the... And the shot! And he passes it long. Trying to hit the front line here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's had it nicked away. Can he get on the end of this? It's there! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Jacobs. That's a good run down the left. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Oh, such a clever touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bissouma. Foot in. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Attention, changement.
Bissouma, pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well timed, excellent interception. Short changes him with that pass. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Mane. And he cuts out the supply. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that is out of play. And it's Gay. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Bissouma. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that has been slung wide. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he's going to have his name taken. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. That is a brilliant interception. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Bissouma. And it's Bissouma. And that has been cut short. And shifted it to the flank. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Gay.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Oh, sweet feet. Bissouma. And they can counter here. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Gay to Idrissa Gay. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Well read, nice interception. Gay, now this could be a chance. Jackson! And yes, it's there! Deep into injury time! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Senegal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Can he get onto this? And it's Bissouma. That's a good ball out wide. Chance to shoot! That's going to go a long way. The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining, and a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day.
Chers spectateurs, nous allons procéder à l'annonce des numéros gagnants de la tombola. Si vous avez un billet, regardez bien l'écran.